Hello everyone. I had it's kind of a question that comes up fairly often in the forums, in our Chess Bootcamp Club, and in comments as well. I had this the other day, and it's a problem that I don't really suffer from that much, and which is the fear of playing. The fear, when you get like this dread, debilitating, paralyzing fear about playing rated games. And like I say, it's not something that I really have an issue with or ever have, but I would be interested to hear what you guys think if you want to post in the comments as well. But and obviously I've been on a big slide last few days, and it's absolutely fine, because the point is, you drop a bunch. I mean, I'm down over 100 points, right? From 1590, no, 200 points, 1590 down to 1383 right now. But the point is, like, yeah, I dropped down because that's my current level of performance. That isn't me. That number isn't me, right? That number is just a measure of my current state of performance, and it also means that I'm going to be pitted against other people around that level, which is absolutely fine. So one thing that I could maybe offer, if this is something that you suffer from, is just to say, look, forget the number. Forget the number, it doesn't matter, and you can use the magic two-word spell, fuck it, right? Just say fuck it, right? And so here's my suggestion, and we're going to start a game, okay? I'll do a 10-minute rapid game, and my point here is not to win the game, right? Necessarily. It'd be nice. That's a bonus, okay? My point here is that I want to play the best move in the game, right? I want to be more brilliant than Daz747, right? I want to do something glorious in this game, right? I want to do one move, calculation, where I go, that's the shit. That is the shit, So I don't exactly know what to do here. Okay, he's attacking that. And imagine that you're being scored, like in the gymnastics or ice skating, figure skating, where you get scored for points out of 10 for artistic impression and what have you, Imagine that you're being scored by a panel of evil geniuses, and they are just scoring you on how evil you have been. Okay, so I'm going to go balls out. I'm going to push g4. It's actually sacrificing the pawn. Okay, and now this. And he has to do something with his knight, yeah? Bishop can take, that's fine. Okay, now I have a choice. The knight and the bishop both hang. I'm going to take the knight because the bishop's still hanging and the bishop cannot, get rid of the pawn, so... Okay, and that's just a blunder. You see what I've done? I've shocked my opponent into a mistake. Now, I'm not suggesting this is the way you should play it all the time, but, it's an approach. Right. Interesting. Now, this covers both. This is actually a fork, right? And kings can do this too. If that was a king can fork a bishop and a rook if they are adjacent. Is there anything even worse? In fact, the queen's already defending the bishop, so I'm wondering about this maybe. This idea, because we're going for style over substance, darling. Because that sacrifice is now actually on. Because rook can't take because he drops the queen. And I'm actually a pawn up. Well, I'm a piece up for 2 pawns. Okay, so he's got out of the pinnage. kind of. Okay, what's the evilest thing I can think of now? I feel like I want to get my queen off the back rank. I want to get my bishop off. I want to get my king out of the way. I want to engage my other rook. Right. This is a shock and awe. Might even push e5 at some point to stop this pawn, to stop that bishop. Okay, well, I'm not convinced by that move. Oh, actually, I am. Yeah, because he's attacking the pinned piece. And that's a decent move. But if he takes, I get to take here. So I'm going to continue with my plan. I'm going to remove my king. I'm going to line everything up against my opponent. And we are going for style points. Okay, now I take with the rook. And I hit the queen. Now he's actually up one pawn. He's only up one pawn. But look, that's not in the game. That's not in the game. What's the horsey doing? Munching on grass. Okay. Now if I move my king here, he's got this, hasn't he? So we can defend with that. He's got this end. Well, no, he hasn't got that right now. So I'm thinking... Actually, if I do that, he's got knight takes and forks the queen and the rook. And we don't want that, do we, precious? So, I'm going to push this. If pawn takes, bishop takes, and we've got lots of material now looking down at the g7 pawn, right? Oh, apart from he takes it and causes trouble. Okay, so now I'm down a whole piece in the pawn, and my queen's under attack. Holy smokes! Right, so this effectively pins his queen. But you know, this is fuck it chess, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're going for style. And it's not the best chess. But here's the point. The point is, sometimes you've just got to remind yourself it's a bloody game, guys. Okay, the queen is pinned. Let's attack the knight. Just for shits and giggles. I might even do this. Boom. Oh, now that drops the rook. Oh no, my rook. That's okay, knight can't come here or here. And it doesn't matter what happens, right? It doesn't matter what happens, we are going for the same thing. Okay, now I'm going for a royal fork. My goal here is not just to win the game, my goal here is to make my opponent cry. That's what I want to do. Okay. You spotted that, did you? Now, how do you like this? Queen here. Knight in there with check. Yeah? If queen takes, queen here is mate. But first I have to get my queen on the h-file. Interesting? That's a word. New word. Very much in the spirit of what we're doing here, creating new stuff. Okay. I'm going to go here, I'm going to attack the knight and make it cry. Okay, still this. What's that? What are you doing? You're attacking my rook and my knight, yeah? So how about this? Boom. Have the rook. If you take the rook, I take the knight. No, if you take the rook... Ha ha ha! See? See? Fast and loose, guys. Fast and loose. Fuck it, chess. It's the way. It's the way forward. Let's do another one. I'm in the mood. Okay. 1390. Who'd have thought, right? But I had an evil plan. Kadash Gambit. Let's do it. Come on. Come on, mate. You can do it. Aww. Boo hiss. Well, that blocks in this bishop, doesn't it? Blocks in the bishop. And again, we're going for style. Develop the knight, why not? on a protected square, it's looking at this pawn, it's defended, pawn's defended twice. Okay, fast and loose, but evil. So I think we scored quite highly on that for evil. Yeah, we had an evil plan, and we executed it. What's this? So is he going to fianchetto his bishop when he's got blocked off? I don't know. So all I'm doing is just waiting for my brain to switch back on, yeah? So I've got e6 or e5. Is e5 even a thing? He takes, I take, get a knight in, more in the middle. Not much point. e6 are blocking my bishop, so maybe what I want to do is bring the bishop out. Yeah, I'm not convinced with that, because look, his own pawn is in his way. And this bishop might come to here, maybe drop here, queen here, checkmate him over there. Right? It's an evil plan. Have an evil plan. And if it's not evil enough, find one that's more evil. Now, are you going to fianchetto? Yes, he's going to castle long. And if he's going to castle long, then the bishop-queen barrage. There's a fine year. Right, so I'm going to castle this side, and I'm going to throw the kitchen sink at Jerome RGT Chess. Right, it looks like he's going for the double fianchetto. I have an idea here. Question is, does it work? Does it work, lad? How's he going to stop it? Knight there, defended by my bishop. You see the Italian bishop out in the board, chipping in, joining in the evil goings on, and that. It's only a game. Fuck it right in the ear. It's just foul language for, what is it, Thursday morning. It's a disgrace. Oh, okay, that's interesting. So he's defended, but he's defending this pawn now with the royal family, isn't he? So should I take like that and threaten the rook? And the rook, he moves away. I can just leave that bishop there. That means the king is actually immobile. So let's say, for example, I kill this knight, but then his other knight replaces it. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking, wouldn't that be a great checkmate? But then it also undefends the bishop, which would be kind of dumb. Be kind of dumb. Okay, but I really want to put my rook on here, right? Because why? There ain't no pawns. Ain't no pawns on this c-file, right? So I could do something mad like... how mad is that? Attack. It's a fork, and the only piece defending that square is her match, yeah? So the queen can't actually take the bishop now. No, she can't! He's in check! He resigned! Look at this! Look at this, guys! We're onto something here. One for the road. Come on. We got black again. Okay. I don't know. Let's play a French. I've not played a French in ages. Just have to remember, what do we play against this? Okay. French advanced variation. And c5. And take. So just taking towards the centre. We want to open up the board. We want heads to roll. Okay, this is for 1400. Let's do it, Stuart. Okay, that's defended twice, so there's no point bringing this bishop out here, don't think. Nah. There is, however, maybe some point bringing the queen out here and looking at the b2 pawn. Because what's he got? He's got this with the discovery against the queen. But then I grab this, then he's got that. Defended by the queen, and no, don't work, right? That's just not evil enough, right? We want more evil than that. Bishop here, met by c3, nah. Okay, I'm coming round. This knight coming around here, looking at this pawn which is very much out on its own in the cold. And use your time for evil purposes. What do you want? Get out of it. Okay, he's now given up his light squared bishop. This is not a bad thing because I have a light squared pawn structure there. Question is, now if I take with a knight, it's kind of like doing this because I'm still attacking this pawn, yeah? But if I take with a pawn, I know, I'm kind of tempted. Queen here maybe defends this pawn, like this, you know. You might do this, I do this. Hit the bishop and the pawn a second time. Hit me, baby, one more time. Okay. I could have just taken the pawn actually straight away with the queen, but I forgot. Might bring my bishop out here now. Threaten to double up his pawns. Leave him like that. Okay. Yeah, so that was my chance. However, my opponent now has weakened his king, has he not? So I'm now going to push c5, knock this knight back, can't go there, there, no, no. So he's got, what, 3 options now? 3 options. Oh, and when the knight moves, do you see what I see? Yeah? What's the pattern? Patterns, guys, it's all about patterns. Knight moves, boom. Yeah, you're not going to like this, mate. You're not going to like this. Right, what are you going to do? I mean, he can trade 1 minor piece for 2 pawns. That's his best option, really. But then the other thing that I really like is, look, he's traded off his light square bishop and suddenly, magically, the board opens up, right? This is what you've got to remember, right? Chess pieces never go back onto the board, right? As the game progresses, it degenerates, right, and decays. So you start off with this lovely order at the start of the game, like this, yeah? This, beautiful order, right? Lots of space in the middle, no confrontation, no tension. Oh! You counter-attacking me, are you? Well, how about that? How do you like that? $13.70, and I'm taking you to pieces because I got my evil on. Okay, now we're going to have a think. What's wrong with this idea? I don't know. I don't know. What's... Bishop takes... No. Sod it. Even bishop here is a thought. Right, so he's got out of the other fork, in a way. Now, can I do this? So the question here is, I know that I'm stepping into a potential discovery. And the question is, can this bishop move, yeah, and mess my shit up? What's the best he's got? That? Attacking my bishop, attacking... No, he's not. So, I'm happy. I'm going to walk into that trap because the trap is blunt. Yeah? Bishop here, he's not attacking the pawn because the pawn's defended, and he's not attacking the bishop because the bishop's defended. And I'm up... Well, I'm up 2 pawns right now. I'm still attacking his knight. And he's gone there with a half-hearted attack. Now, so the knight's under attack. If I can attack something else again, that would be great. But I've got to do it while moving my queen. I can't really see a way. So I'm thinking just like queen here, line it up with the king. This idea, yeah. Next move, he's got to do something with horse boy, right? And he can't go to any of these squares, so the knight's going to have to do something. The knight's going to have to retreat. Okay, I would say probably that might be the best of the three. He certainly doesn't want to go there, and that's okay. Well, suit yourself. Okay, how about this? How do you like that? Yeah, with the threat of checkmate with 7 minutes on your clock. Maximum pain, that's what we want. Could attack the bishop. Bishop will go there and just attack the back of my pawns. Okay, well, we were expecting that, obviously. Okay, how about this kind of idea? I get castled anyway, so that's no bad thing. But I like having the pressure on my opponent. How about this even? Is that his thing? This pawn's pinned, yeah? Just throw everything. Throw everything at him. This idea. Pawn moves. I take it, he takes. I take with check. King can't move there or there. He blocks with a rook. I come here with check. Could be fun. But I feel like I'm a piece short. So maybe I shouldn't be sacrificing. Two bishops and the queen. Now that's a winning combination. You can certainly win with that. My opponent is called Evgeny. 150373. That's his birthday. He's given me his entire birthday. Oh, he's only a child. He's up 47, isn't it? Child or not, I'm going to steal your lunch money. Is there any point in castling? That's the question. Evgeny, what are you doing? Yeah, this, and then pushes. Then I have this. So if he weakens his pawn that way, he's either having a really good think, or he's fallen asleep. It's time for his nap. No, he's only on 5 minutes. I'm on 6 minutes 19. But then I've been trash talking. See, castles, let's think this. Okay, ooh, something happened. Well, bugger me. Okay, now, how about this idea? This is idea number one. Hit the rook. Rook could just slide backwards, right? But we've done something. Or there's this idea. He's not... if I hit the knight, is the knight going to go there? I'm going to annoy the bishop briefly. The knight can still come here and attack my rook. I'd like to get my bishop onto that diagonal, you see. So he can't go there right now. If he goes here, that's kickable. If he goes here, that's probably the best square, actually, to be honest. That's what I would do if I was him. Then I might have ideas of this. And pin the rook and win the rook. Pinning for the win. Ah, now I like this, you see. Now what I like about this is now I have this diagonal. He's abandoned the wrong diagonal. Maybe he had ideas of dropping his queen in here, but seriously? Sexy bishops. Right, I'm going to castle. I like the idea of maybe having both of my rooks in the action. Okay, so this, I can just drop my bishop straight back here, and then I've got still lots of ideas. Always good to have your, both bishops lined up right at your enemy king's corner. Love it. Okay, so ways to attack this. I've only got these 2 squares because it's a dark square, I'm on a light square, so no diagonal moves really can help, yeah? If the knight wasn't there, I could have taken this pawn with the pin on the rook, but the knight is there. I might even do that and get rid of the knight. Okay, so what's it? What? This not make sense. Is there a bishop sack? No. King takes, queen here check, king goes back there. Okay, so this, I'm threatening mate. Something must be done. Pushing the pawn would be inadvisable. I have bishop here. Bishop here. Oh! He's a pusher. This is a pawn. Now how about this? You see, I'm just switching. Like dark squares, light squares, dark square. Yeah? Now I'm threatening to come in here. My queen's got an embarrassment of riches. Yeah? So I can work on either square. I have an ambidextrous queen. And he's down to 2-4. Oh, well, it's a thought. But how about that now? How about that? Again, because of the bishop. 1, 2, 3, boom, bada, and I would add a boom for good measure, right? Fuck it, chess. It's the way to go, boys and girls. So, what's the moral of this story? Foul language aside, you know, it's a game, right? If you're not enjoying it, don't do it. If you're doing it, enjoy it. It's a game. Unless it's literally your job and you are a chess professional, okay, then please don't take it too seriously, right? Life's too bloody short, okay? Enjoy yourself, okay? We'll leave it there. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.